result of what's taking place here today, that there's going to be change in our territory, and there's going to be benefits, and there's going to be an opportunity. And even if it is, at this point in time, small measure adjusted, it's a hell of a lot better than what our people have faced for the past 100 years. And we can look forward to a future for our future generations and start to slice out a piece of something for ourselves. And I think, and start to actually we won't be the poorest people in our own country anymore. And that's something that our people have been fighting for a long, long time. So thank you, everybody, for your hard work and dedication and commitment. And hopefully the wounds that have opened up in the past couple of weeks in our country are going to heal, and we are going to have the unity that we've been talking about for the past few years.
It's something we haven't seen in the last 100 years, and it's something that we can look forward to not only today, but from today forward. I'd just like to thank everybody that worked on this. You know, it's been a long struggle and a long battle. Some of us have been at it for a long time, but there's, you know, it's a great feeling today to finally feel the something's been accomplished. You know, the feeling of joy and happiness, you know, that brings forth, you know, the hard effort that's been done on behalf of our leadership. You know, a lot of them I've been with in the last 20 years, looking at this thing, and one of our communities is one of the first ones that were involved. On behalf of our community, we'd just like to thank everybody else for the hard work.
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all the hard-working staff that we had over the years, Rod, Margaret. I'd like to recognize the legal staff for doing the excellent work they did in the last short while and the end of the day. And I'd like to thank everybody for giving us the support we needed to keep on going over the last 20 years. It's a good day.
If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here today. And especially coming up to May 10th, 2011, we'll be in Gary's community celebrating what our forefathers fought for. And no longer are we going to be going to INAC with cap in hand. You know, we're going to become our rightful owners within our own homelands. And that's what we were fighting for a long time. To become and recognize that this is our homeland. Not feeling like third-class, second-class citizens, but this is our home. And we are going to rebuild our nation with what we have here. Go
Everybody came out to vote. I mean, 72%, I guess that's getting pretty close to unity. I mean, we got a little bit of work to do, but I think it's a step in the right direction, and I think our ancestors left a legacy for us, and I think we're doing the same for our kids and our grandkids, so I applaud to the nation.
See the nation come together, and you know, for me, that's the greatest thing. That's a real reason to celebrate. But I'd also like to recognize Lorinda, our youth. Seeing her come in here and and take on this training and do so well. I've been watching her over the past few weeks and just seeing the improvement that she's made, and I'm just so proud of her, proud of our youth.
One thing we have to keep in mind is to teach the young ones, start bringing them to the table and teaching them about our title and rights so they understand. Start teaching them when they're young. Bring them to meetings, whatever it takes. And so they'll be able to hand it down to the next generation and the generation after that.
It's interesting how people come together at this moment of time and do the unity work that's very important. It is only through our love for one another that unity will come about. We're well on our way. It's not about the money. That's helpful. But when I look at that poster that we have with those 1,500 pictures, it says it all. It really says it all for all of you. You all did a lot of wonderful work. And I know it was difficult on the people in the communities, because the chiefs would always come back and say, I think we've got a deal. I got to the point where my committee told me don't come back until you got a deal. So, and And I'd just like to ask, I would really like to ask the people right now,
Okay.
all of our people, let's be unified regardless of what happens. Okay? Let's be unified because that's the only way we're going to move forward. Because we've got a lot of work to do now. This was the easy part. Working the agreements is going to be the tough part, because we're all new at it, at this scale. We're all new at it. It's going to take a lot of work, a lot of trust, a lot of transparency, a lot of accountability, all those nice words about working together. So I ask the people, really, let's work towards...
Put in all our hard work today and yesterday. I know it's been a long time coming for a lot of you, because when I think about doing this job, I think about you, I think about staff team, I think about the unity. I remember 1990 strong in my heart, that warrior side of me. People don't know it, but when I was at the negotiating table, I probably fought just as hard or harder for these chiefs. And I'm very proud today to say that I'm Stafford. I think when we think about the vote that took place today, I think you need to look at the overall number of voters that we've had. Over 2,000 people Stafford voted. 72% in favor of this agreement. Despite what happens in each of our individual communities, I think today demonstrated that Statium is ready for more battle. And the provincial government better be ready.